Hi, I'm Manny from Hudson River Recreation. We're here at our Sleepy Hollow location answering the question, the difference between a sit-on-top recreational kayak and a sit-inside. So today I'm going to talk about some of the features, some of the safety features, some of the features of the boat, performance, stability. These are lots of questions that we get from our clients. So first we're going to talk about, I have a feel-free kayak here, the Junto. It's a sit-on-top kayak. This kayak has really great initial stability, which most sit-on-top kayaks do. So people are drawn to this type of kayak because when you get inside, you don't feel squirrely. You got a really good platform to sit in. You have plenty of leg room, and it's very easy to operate this type of kayak. You have lots of room to use your paddling skills. It's got a great seat back. One of the safety features that people love about this kayak is that it has scupper holes. These are self-draining holes. So if a wave was to hit the boat while you were in it, the water's just going to drain out. So it's very, very easy. It doesn't swamp the boat. As long as your hatches are closed, you have no issues. This particular boat happens to have a center hatch, so that's something that you would always want to keep closed unless you were turning around and accessing it on land, or if you were pulling off to the side. This type of boat is very intuitive. You sit down, you get in the kayak, you have these foot pedals. They're really foot braces. So you find a comfortable spot, and that's pretty much it. And then you're just nice and easy doing your stroke. You feel very stable in the boat. It's not really moving around, and it's got a great seat back. This type of seat back, you can actually pull it closer into you. So if you have a bad back and you want more support, you could draw it in closer to you. People love this type of kayak. It has a bottle holders, very easy. This particular one has a seat pad, so it has the weight capacity to carry a dog or a small child. One thing about the safety on a boat like this, so people say, what happens if the boat goes over and I turn around and flip the boat? Well, you can just flip the boat back over, kind of like you do a raft in a pool, and then you just kind of kick your feet, belly up on it. The water will fill the boat and drain out. So very, very intuitive to get out of a situation if you happen to flip the boat. That's why a lot of parents like these boats for their kids, because kids are always messing around in the water, you know, doing this kind of thing, and this allows them some peace of mind. Over here we have a Current Designs Solera. This is what we call a typical recreational kayak. People turn around and they want to know, what does that mean, recreational kayak? Recreational kayak we call flat water, quiet water type boats. So both of these kayaks are very good in lakes, very good in bays. You know, something like in this part, you know, of the water that we have here, very quiet, not a lot going on. So, and the reason for that is these boats typically are very flat in the bottom and the hull. So they're not going to turn around and move. They're going to be very flat, very stable in the water. The sit-inside models, this particular one, has an elongated cockpit, so people like that. So you can get in the kayak and you're covered. You have foot braces in here. Another difference is that this is a drier ride. So if you get a little splashing, you're not going to get as wet in a kayak like this. It could be a choice for somebody who takes their paddling into the fall. That would be a reason why somebody may want a boat like this. The biggest difference, I would say, between the two is the fact that this type of boat, if you're launching it, you have to, it takes a little bit more to get into it because obviously it can flip over. So, and if it does flip over, you have to get the water out of this boat. So this type of boat has bulkheads, so it has in the front a flotation in the front and the back. However, if the boat fills with water, in order to turn around and get this boat right side up, you will have to turn around and get the water out with a bilge pump. We sell bilge pumps that get the water out. So for some people, they prefer having a boat like this because they feel like a sit on top is going to be something that's more low maintenance. They don't have to worry about it. However, if you thought you were going to take your season longer, if you like a boat to come around you like a fitted shoe. You know, some people feel more secure here because you're sitting in the boat. Your point of gravity is lower to the water. You feel a little more like at one with the water. So as you're paddling, you have that kind of feeling. You actually use your legs up against the deck of the boat. That also brings you to become one with the boat. So you have a very good connection to the water, low center of gravity. You'll have more control. A lot of people will use these on lakes. They love lakes. They love quiet bays, that kind of thing. And either one of these boats will do the same thing in terms of performance. You'll notice that they're a little bit wider here, and that gives you the stability. So I would say either boat is a great choice. You just turn around and decide what type of ride you like. If you like some of the features on this boat, the openness of it, the drainage of it, I would choose that boat. If you turn around, you like something more fitted around you, something drier, you would choose a sit inside recreational.